You arrive in Vietnam and you try to learn Vietnamese. Quickly, you realize using the right pronoun can instantly create warmth, respect, and connection. Vietnamese is more than just a language. It reflects hierarchy, emotion, relationship, regional identity, and the Vietnamese way of social interaction. Today, we explore the hidden culture inside the Vietnamese language. Welcome to another episode of Vietnam Explained with me, your host, Neil Mackay. This episode, I'm excited to talk about the Vietnamese language. I'm joined by my guest today, Lan, who is the co-founder of Tiếng Việt, a Vietnamese language school. Lan, thank you for joining us on Vietnam Explained.
Xin chào, it's my honor to be here today.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed that I've been here for 10 years and my Vietnamese is chuk chuk.
Chut chut, yeah.
Chuk chuk. Oh, you understood that? That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So let's go to the search bar, find out what the first search term is.
Okay.
It is pronouns.
Pronouns. Okay.
So I remember when I first got here, my Vietnamese Australian friend was explaining about pronouns to me. And she was explaining to me how difficult it is because there's a pronoun for uncle, right?
Yeah.
So she has an uncle.
Yeah.
But her uncle was younger than her dad.
Yes.
So she had to figure out what pronoun to call him because she wouldn't technically call him uncle.
Yeah.
So explain a bit about that.
You want me to explain that bit?
Sure, explain that specific part.
So the family member depends. It's not just about the age and gender, but it's about like the relationship between you and that person as well. So if you just based on the age, for example, you can call this person, let's say chú, which is an uncle. But because he is your dad's older brother, so you have to use the pronoun for an older uncle, which is anh bác.
So the context matters.
The context, the relationships matters a lot for the Vietnamese pronouns. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. In order to understand the Vietnamese pronouns easily, just remember that in Vietnam, we are all a family. Because we address everyone, even strangers we meet for the first time.
Yeah, 100%. When I heard that, I thought it makes it sound so much closer. It's a beautiful part of how language makes such a big difference in the way you think and the way you treat people. Well, let's go to the next key word.
Okay.
It is idioms and proverbs.
Okay.
Now, I actually love English idioms. It was one of my favorite things to teach when I was an English teacher. So what are some Vietnamese idioms and proverbs?
I don't know if you ever heard of the phrase đều như vắt chanh. So đều is when something is very uniform, very like regular or consistent. The chanh here is actually the TR, not CH. And chanh, the vắt chanh in the old time means that like make the roof of the house and you like put one next to each other in a very, very uniform row.
Yeah.
So that's where the saying came from.
And what would be the meaning as an idiom? If you say that phrase, what do you mean?
Let's say you always go for a cup of coffee at exactly 7:20 in the morning.
Right.
And the staff at that cafe can say, oh, this guy is like đều như vắt chanh. He comes here every day at 7:20 for a cup of coffee.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, let's go on the ground and see what we can find out.
Okay.
One of the most difficult things about learning Vietnamese are the Vietnamese idioms. So I'm here at Tiếng Việt English to see if we can learn how to use Vietnamese idioms properly. So let's go. Morning.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so today I prepared a game for you guys. It's quite difficult.
What does it mean? Yeah.
Like when it's raining.
So you're sad.
Yeah, you're
Im như một clam.
Cầm dù hì thì dù hì. Yes. Yes, that's correct. Cầm dù hì. Yes. Khi một người kiểu không nói, có thể là bị ngại thì không nói.
Chắc không là khỏe như trâu. Chắc không khỏe như trâu.
So you can see how difficult Vietnamese idioms are. Can you guess? Why do literal translations sound so bizarre?
I think the Vietnamese idioms, like the literal translation, sounds so weird because, like, all of the idioms
And proverbs were invented like hundreds or maybe thousands of years ago, right?
and our ancestors at that time, like, they fought differently, they lived differently, and they're surrounded by different things that are not very familiar to us anymore.
Let's go to the next keyword, which is magic words. Again, I have so many excuses, but this is one reason why Vietnamese is so difficult, because sometimes I'll see a word like boy and I'll be like, that means pomelo, but I know that if it's connected to another word, it can mean something completely different. A lot of Vietnamese words are magic words, right? They're connected to other words, which completely changes the translation. It's not always literal.
You need the right verb for it, I actually have a little test for you.
Oh, no.
You already know the meaning of the word đi, which is to go.
Yeah.
But then if you add another đi at the end, đi, it can mean like 5 different things, depends on the way you say it.
Right.
You know? So I'm gonna say in a few different ways and see if you can guess what I'm trying to say. Đi đi, đi đi, đi đi,
It sounds-
đi đi. So the first one just simple, like đi đi, đi đi.
It's like a command, like go, go.
Yeah, like go, move. Đi đi.
I don't know. No
Like
idea.
please, like I'm begging, like please go, like oh let's go.
Yeah, right.
But if I say đi đi, đi đi.
More like go now. Go now. No?
Like đi đi, like you see how I get excited, like đi đi. Oh, let's do it. Like
okay.
I'm suggesting something.
Right.
Yeah. So you can see like it's exactly the same phrase,
Yep.
but adding đi at the end and then adding different intonation, like can go from like I'm begging you to like I'm demanding you to go. So,
Yeah, right.
So it's a very, very tricky part of Vietnamese that learners like struggle with. Yeah.
Well, I have a challenge for you.
Oh, okay.
So we came up with a sentence,
Okay.
and when I used to do stand-up comedy, I would have a Vietnamese speaker from the audience come on stage with me,
Yeah.
and I would give them this sentence
Yeah.
in English,
Yeah.
and I want you to say it in Vietnamese.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
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 There was a man called Nam holding 5 mushrooms for 5 years, lying in bed.
Anh Nam nằm năm năm nắm nắm nắm. I'm Vietnamese and I did not know this before. That's a good one.
Because I made that one up. I love that one. And I love, even as a Vietnamese speaker, I can see you doing that.
Yeah.
All right, one more time, fluently, quickly.
Nam nằm năm năm nằm năm nằm.
Let's go to the next keyword, which is dialects. In Vietnam, there are many, many different dialects, very distinct between North, South, and Central.
Yeah. The 3 you mentioned are like the main dialects, right? But there's also so many other dialects that are very, very distinctive and in such a small region as well, like Hà Tĩnh and Nghệ An and Quảng Nam.
Dialects also convey personality. But the way you speak in Vietnam, do you have different personalities attached to different dialects?
I would say it's like an impression, you know, like Huế dialect, for example, it's like very sing-songy, you know? And so like when you hear like a Huế lady speaking Vietnamese, you always feel like she's so gentle and sweet. And Northern dialect, I always have this opinion that Northern dialect are quite sharp and quite clear.
It's one thing I can, even with Vietnamese people speaking English, I can often hear if they're from the North, because the accent the dialect is a little bit different. It's more like the Z. The Z sound. I don't speak Vietnamese, but I can hear a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the final keyword, which is karaoke. Vietnamese love karaoke, but
We do.
it is a good way for people to learn another language through song.
Yeah.
I actually know quite a few foreigners who can sing Vietnamese songs really well,
really?
but they cannot speak the language at all.
Really?
And they've explained to me that it is easier to learn a language through singing than talking.
Can I disagree with you?
Of course.
No. I think learning songs is a great way to learn the language. But with Vietnamese is that we have tones and songs have melodies. So sometimes the two don't
Match.
fit, don't match. But as a way to practice or review or like strengthen the language that you already learned, then it is great.
Well, let's go on the ground and see what we can find out about karaoke in Vietnam.
If you're learning Vietnamese, one of the best ways to improve your skills is to join a club. And behind me, people are practicing Vietnamese through games, interactive activities, and songs. Let's find out.
Chào em. Chào mọi người. Chào. Em có thể xin phép tham gia cùng mọi người không ạ? Ok em, tham gia đi, tham gia. Em cảm ơn mọi người.
Nhưng mà nói chậm.
Nói chậm. Vâng, em sẽ nói chậm. Em sẽ nói chậm.
Nhưng mà không nhận được tiếng nghĩa là gì?
Câu hỏi là nếu mai tận thế, bạn sẽ làm 3 việc đầu tiên là gì? Ngủ, ăn sáng và ngủ.
Bạn ở đây nha.
Chào nhé. Vì tình nhau đây sẽ chẳng lâu bền, phải có nhau đi hết lúc em đêm. Tình yêu như là gió thoáng qua tên. Mời hãy quên em đi.
So, as you can see, maybe the best way to learn Vietnamese doesn't have to be inside the classroom, but to find people to play with and to study with. And some last word, we want to say, tôi yêu tiếng Việt.
So we're going to go to a karaoke bar tonight then, and you're going to teach me some Vietnamese songs?
You do not want to hear me sing.
Me either, but the best thing about karaoke is nobody else can hear you outside, right?
True, but your friends can. I'm the one who go to karaoke and choose a song and say, who's going to sing it with me?
Don't worry, I'm the same as well.
Okay, so we can go together.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching this episode of Vietnam Explained. I hope you got to learn as much about the Vietnamese language as I did, and you got to see that even though it is difficult, you can have a lot of fun with it, and there are so many nuances to learn. So, Lan, thank you so much for joining me on Vietnam Explained.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been really fun.
You're very welcome.
Cảm ơn. Hẹn
hẹn
gặp
gặp
lại.
lại.